Okay, teens probably can all agree, or when we're teenagers, a driver's license, that's a big rite of passage. It's all about the freedom and fun of finally getting to drive around with your friends.
So for parents, it's obviously nerve-wracking, and statistics show mom and dad have many reasons to be concerned. News 19's Rosemarie Beltz joins us now with keeping our young drivers safe behind the wheel. It is very scary to think about giving your little ones the keys to a car, Rose.
Right, and most of us probably remember the sense of excitement and freedom with that new license, but a new study found parents have a list of safety concerns with their new drivers. The University of Michigan Children's Hospital surveyed over 900 parents and found 46% concerned about distracted driving caused by loud music, 42% concerned about cell phone distractions, and 39% concerned about other teen passengers causing distractions. Some parents also mentioned speeding, unsafe conditions in vehicles with another teen driver, and alcohol or drugs causing impaired driving as big safety concerns. National statistics from the Centers for Disease Control show more than half of teens who die in car crashes are not behind the wheel, and the chances of involvement in a fatal crash are much higher when a teen is driving. Distracted driving is the leading cause of teen deaths. In fact, about 6 to 9 teens die every day because of car accidents. Experts want parents to play an active role, including reminding teens to be safe passengers as well as safe drivers. Some tips to make your kid a safe passenger include: hold the driver's phone, lower radio volume, ask driver to slow down, watch out for school buses, and most importantly, ask to get out if feeling unsafe. As drivers, experts say, teens should adopt these habits. Always make sure all passengers buckle up. Don't try to fit more people in the car than you have seatbelts for them to use. Limit passengers in the vehicle. The more passengers in a vehicle, the higher the fatal crash risk. Do not make assumptions about other drivers' actions. The only thing you can assume about another driver with a turn signal on is that they have a turn signal on. Pay close attention to other cars and pedestrians. Lack of experience can result in drivers not always reacting quickly to potentially hazard situations. Finally, safety experts encourage teens to remember that they own the car and not the road.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I know, that's a good one. And some of the things that I did not mention were seatbelts. 60% of the teen drivers who were killed in these car accidents did not have their seatbelts on.
You gotta have your seatbelt. It is a 1 second difference between something that could save your life. I would always invest 1 second, you know what I mean, in something that could easily save my life. But just today, because the weather was nice, I was out walking Mully, and there was this, I could see coming from far away, this girl was coming, and she was like swerving.
Right.
It was a long road, a flat road, so I could see her coming, and I saw when she got closer, I saw she's literally holding her cell phone like this on top of the steering wheel. And I finally just was like, I'm just getting over in the grass. And Mully and I just got up off the road and stood in the grass until she was done. I kind of wanted to take a picture of her and then put it on my Facebook
She wouldn't have
page.
seen it. I mean,
And be like, tell this girl to pay attention.
And you know what else I thought was interesting? Navigation. Maps are distracting to
Of
people
course.
trying to reset their navigation. I mean, that was something that I found interesting. I mean, because we don't think of that. We think of talking on the phone, texting, email, and so forth. But I thought that was because I get distracted with that too.
You're always in cities that you don't know where you're going, and you have to rely on the phone to get around.
Oh yeah, and it's like that one wrong turn, or it's like rerouting, and then all of a sudden you're like losing all track of where you are. But these statistics are alarming. I mean, 60%. I know my niece, you know, as soon as you get in the car, she says, you know, your seatbelt on, and then she's in the back, right? And so they were saying these, some of these fatalities, they're not even the driver, right? They're the passenger.
It's so sad. All right, we got to check in now with our megaphone. We have asked you parents to log in and tell us what you think about which driving habits you are most concerned about. I believe the choices were
Cell phone, speeding,
or cell phones, or speeding, or not wearing your seatbelt. 84% of you say the cell phone.
And that has to be it. I mean, there's so many distractions. Even if you have food in the car. I remember my dad used to always say, "You don't even drive with food or drinks in the car because that's another distraction. You'll want to grab it. You'll want to start eating it."
Come on now, who's not eating the
they
fries?
can wait.
Right, and there are off-label, cameras that you can put in the car for your kids. I don't know, that was something I read in one of the studies I thought was interesting.
You can watch them to make sure they don't touch those fries.
Exactly.
All right, well, don't touch the remote because we're going to be right back after this. Keep it here.